Hey guys, what's going on? Aaron here. Hope you're doing well. If you're watching this video right now, you might be checking out this website here called DollarSprout, okay? And you're wondering, what is this website all about? Can you really learn to make more money using this particular website? So let's check it out, okay? Full review, just to make sure that you're not wasting your time, all right? Now, at any time, if you want to get my favorite way to get to 5 to 10,000 US dollars per month, 100% from home, you just need your computer and an internet connection. Just click the link below and I'll send you my strategy for free straight to your email if you want to check it out. All right, now let's take a look at DollarSprout. I've reviewed hundreds of different make money online websites, business models, systems, products, and some of them are great, but some of them are just a waste of your time. So let's take a look at DollarSprout. Now, DollarSprout is a very, very cool resource. It is a money-making blog. All right, so they provide a lot of different information on how you can make extra money from all sorts of different ways. So you can, they've categorized it very nicely, some great articles here. It's a good resource, okay? So side hustles, jobs, online business, and passive income, all right? So these are the main kind of categories. So if I click into side hustles, for example, it's gonna bring me into the side hustle category, right? Where they will talk about some money-making apps. You can take paid surveys, you can make money online, and if you're a college student, then there are some ways for you to make some extra money as a college student. So let's just take a look inside of one of them, like money-making apps, for example, right? And they've got all sorts of different articles that will show you, for example, the 20 best money-making apps. So let's take a look at that. And I've reviewed a lot of these apps myself already. If you take a look at my website, I've reviewed a lot of them individually, right? So, example, Uber is one way, right? So everybody's very familiar with Uber. Uber is an app. So you can use Uber, for example, to get a job and drive with them. There's DoorDash to deliver food, for example. There's Declutter. I've reviewed Declutter before. This is a way to sell all of your products, all of your junk in your house online. Good way to get rid of your electronics, your old books, DVDs, things like that. Great little app right there, right? Swagbucks, I've also reviewed, a very good GPT style website, okay? Can't make a ton of money on this. You'll make roughly about $1 to $2 per day for 2 or 3 hours of work, but it is a way to make money for free, right? Little bits of money here and there. And so that's what I want to talk about in a minute here. Turo, so they give some really good apps that you can check out. Rover, Instacart I've reviewed, So app, Gigwalk I've also reviewed. Again, So app, right? You can make some money, but you're not going to make a ton of money. And we'll talk about all about this later, right? Dosh I've also reviewed, right? So they give you some good ideas, okay? And we'll talk about whether these are good ways to make money online or not. So what else? You got paid surveys, for example. So you can make money taking surveys. There are tons of different survey websites. So the nice thing about this website is it gives you basically the resources. So it's a very good resource site, right? Swagbucks, Survey Junkie, Inbox Dollars, branded surveys. These are some of the biggest survey websites out there. All right. Now the problem with taking surveys is that you can't make that much money from surveys. Right? You can make a little bit of money. So you can fill out, for every survey you fill out from Swagbucks or Survey Junkie, for example, on average 50 cents to $2 per survey. But the problem is, with a lot of these survey websites, you can't sit there and fill out 100 surveys a day because they don't have enough surveys to serve you in order for you to fill out all of the surveys. Does that make sense? So you can only fill out maybe one survey a day, sometimes only a couple surveys a week, sometimes one survey a month, depending on which country you live in, right? So again, a great resource, but you have to understand that not all of these strategies will make you big money. A lot of them will make you small money, right? A couple of dollars a day, that's kind of it. Okay, a couple of dollars, $5 here, $5 there, unless you're doing an online job like working for Uber, for example. And then in that case, if you go full time, you can make a couple of grand a month, that kind of thing, right? But at least it's a good resource, okay? Now, the other cool thing is that they break it up into side hustles, they break it up into jobs, online business, right? Now, I'm not going to go through every single one, but I just wanted to show you some of the categories that they have in here. And they've got some really great articles as well, okay? So you got the job section, you have the online business. Now, I like the online business section the most. And let me explain to you why. A lot of the side hustles and the jobs and the things like that, they make you a little bit of money, but they're never going to make you big money. All right? The only thing that's going to make you big money on this particular website is the online business section. So starting a blog, starting a YouTube channel, dropshipping, and influencer marketing. These will all make you a lot of money if you really take the time to really go through them and learn. Okay, like for example, YouTube 101. Let's just check this out, right? So they're gonna give you like the breakdown on how to make money on YouTube. Okay, so it's not fast, it's definitely not easy as it seems, but if you're a creative person, you know, they're very honest, and that's what I like about DollarSprout, right? So so if you kind of, you know, product reviews. So I do a lot of product reviews. You're actually on a product review channel right now. I'm reviewing DollarSprout, if that makes sense, right? So that's what this particular channel is all about, okay? And this is how I make money from doing reviews as well, right? Vlogging, you know, and then they give you the step-by-step, okay? How to start a YouTube channel. They give you the step-by-step over here, all right? And let me just keep going, right? And I just want to see if they actually give you a resource, and that's the thing that they don't, right? That's the only thing, okay? Right? So this is the only thing about DollarSprout which I'm not super a fan of, is that they give you a lot of resources, but they don't forward you to any courses to teach you how to do it, unfortunately. They always forward you back to their rewards program, which is okay, right? But unfortunately, you're not going to make much money from rewards, right? Because what rewards does is basically cash back. So if you were to come here and sign up with DollarSprout rewards, then you could make cash back shopping at all the normal stores that you shop at anyway. But when you do the math on how much money you actually save, it's usually on average about 4 or 5% on your total spending. So let's do the math on that, right? Cashback is great, but let's just say you spend $2,000 on your shopping, like, you know, you go to Walmart, you go to whatever, the Greens Grocers or whatever it is. Let's just say you spend $2,000 in total and you save 4%. You're only saving $80. It's really little money, okay? So it's better than not making any money at all, but you have to understand that cashback is a very, very slow way to earn money, right? So what DollarSprout is doing is it's helping you to save little bits of money here and there, but just understand that a cashback program, no matter what cashback program you're using, whether it's DollarSprout or any of the other ones that they recommend, you're not going to make that much money, because cashback programs are only designed to help you save between 4 and 5% on your total spending every single month. Okay, 80 bucks of savings is not going to change your life. It's not life-changing stuff, right? But starting a YouTube channel might be life-changing for you. Starting a blogging website might be life-changing for you. Doing dropshipping might be life-changing for you. Maybe learning how to become an influencer marketer might be life-changing. The only problem is that if you come through this particular links right here, it will get you started and give you ideas, but they don't actually recommend any programs that will show you step by step, which is, I would say, the only problem, right? So lots of articles here, right? So 8 affiliate marketing strategies to explode your blog income, which is great, right? So they've got some so Adam Enfoy is a huge blogger. He's got his own programs and stuff like that. And some of these other people, I don't recognize any of the other ones, but Adam Enfoy, he's huge. He's a big blogger, right? So he knows what he's talking about. So I just want to take a quick look to see whether he's going to be promoting his program here. Because if he's giving you good information, that's great, but sometimes you still need an actual step-by-step program to show you how to build out a business. Otherwise, you don't really know what you're doing, you know? Articles are great to get you started. It gives you the 30,000 foot view, but you still need a program to show you the step-by-step, and that's the only downside of DollarSprout. Okay, it's a great resource website, so you know, he does give you some pretty decent articles right here, but still I don't think it's enough. I'm just going to check below to see whether he actually recommends his actual program, and if he does, then that's a good thing, you know. Let's have a look. So there you go. You can join their newsletter if you're interested in building a blog in particular. I think that's pretty cool, right? It's a lot of work, but okay, so he doesn't recommend his program, but you have his name, so you could probably check him out. So if you click on his name right there, Adam Enfoy, you could connect with him and see, you know, probably see his program, right? So you'd have to dig a little bit, okay? So they do give you, you know, additional resources and stuff like that, but sometimes they don't recommend actual programs, which I think, you know, is the only downfall of this particular website. But as a resource website, it is great. You know, they give you so many resources. The only thing though is that it could get pretty confusing. You know, if you're a beginner and you land on DollarSprout and you have no idea how to make money online, there's just so many options, right? You're gonna look at the side hustles. You're gonna be like, oh, should I be filling out surveys? Should I be jumping on this app? Should I be doing an online job? Should I be using some of the passive income apps here, right? And they've got so many. Look at this, 19 passive income ideas to build wealth around the clock. Now, if you read this article, now some of them are good, but some of them are really crap, to be honest, because I've reviewed some of these as well, right? So for example, if I just scroll down here, like some of them are pretty good, okay? If you want to invest, rent out your basement and things like that, you know, but again, cashback, it's crap. You know, I wouldn't even waste time on cashback because you're making so little money, right? Real estate is good if you have money to invest in. Robo-advisor, pretty good if you have money to invest in, right? Paying stocks, it just depends on what app they're recommending. Some are good, some don't really make you that much money. Okay, affiliate marketing is really good with a blog, a lot of work, but you know, start an online advertising agency. Some good ideas here, actually. This article is pretty good. I did go through some of the apps, like passive income apps, not so good, unfortunately, right? So DollarSprout's cool, right? But you know, Tapestry is not great. You know, you're literally gonna make like, you know, $5 a month on Tapestry. It is passive, it shares your location, but $5 a month, I mean, you know, what are you going to do with $5 a month? You know what I mean? So it's good that they give you these recommendations, but some of them are really crap. Like Honeygain is crap, you know? A lot of people talk about Honeygain, but it basically gives people your internet. It allows people to tap into your internet and you can make a little bit of money that way. I tried to use Honeygain. You're literally making a couple of bucks a month for people jumping on your bandwidth, to use your bandwidth, so using your internet, right? But I mean, you have it on, it's running, it's using you know, resources on your computer, but you're literally making like $1 or $2 a month, by the way, from Honeygain. Yes, it's free money, but I mean, if you think about it, $1 or $2 a month, how is that going to change your life? You know, that's like, what is that? That's like $10 a year, maybe, you know, a year. Can you really do that much by making $10 a year? So yeah, there's some cool apps that help you to make a little bit of money, right, for free. But you know, $1 or $2 here and there is not going to change your life, right? You need hundreds of dollars a day in order for you to change your life. Okay, so that's the only thing I would say about DollarSprout, is that sometimes it's a bit confusing. There's a lot of good resources, but you have to understand that I would say 90% of the stuff that they recommend on here is going to make you very, very small money. So unfortunately, if you don't really know what will make you powerful money or not, it can get a bit confusing. But as a blog, as a free blog, a free website, it's a very, very good resource. I mean, they've got some great articles. They've got some people that are, you know, contributing some really, really good information. Again, the only issue is that if you're a beginner and you've never made money online before, you might get overwhelmed and you might not know where to look. Okay, so just so that you know, I'm going to point you in the right direction. If you decide to come to DollarSprout, you want to come to the online business section and focus on online business, because this is where you will make the most money. It's going to require the most amount of effort. You might even have to invest some money to build that business, but it will return you, the ROI will be the most. I mean, we're talking about potentially allowing you to quit your full-time job, allowing you to retire your parents, allowing you to buy the car that you always wanted, the house you always wanted, allowing you to travel the world 10 times a year. I mean, these businesses, if you take the time to build them, can potentially build that kind of income. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 100,000 US dollars a month. You know, Adam Enfoy, he makes a lot, I think Adam Enfoy makes like a few $100,000 a month, right, from his blogging business, which took him years to build. But you know, he's obviously a pro, he knows what he's doing, but it's very, very possible when you engage in one of these particular business models, because it's a real business. Okay, so that's what I would say. If you decide to use DollarSprout as a resource, focus here. All right, and that's my review of DollarSprout. A great resource. I think, you know, for free. I mean, they don't charge you anything, right? And they've got a free rewards program that you can check out as well. Again, you have to be careful with where you spend your time, because there's so many apps and ways to make money online, and I think that 90% of them are really just a distraction, you know? Yes, it's great to save $1 or $2 here and there, 50 bucks a month and stuff like that, but is it really going to break the bank? Is it really worth your time? Is it really going to change your life? I mean, saving $5 a month or making $1 or $2 a day on a survey website is not going to change your life. Maybe if you live in a country where $1 or $2 a day is life-changing, yes, please focus on that. But if you live in a country where $1 or $2 a day is not going to even scratch the surface, then maybe you need to focus on things that will make you big money, like perhaps building an online business. I hope that makes sense, okay? Now, if you're watching this video right now, maybe that's you. Maybe you're here because you're looking for ways to make big money, right? Maybe a real side hustle that will generate you thousands of dollars, not $20 here, $5 there, you know, like you want big income. Maybe you're here because you want something that will be life-changing, right? Maybe something that will create $10, $20, $30, $40, $50,000 a month, perhaps, right? Now, there are ways to do that. And again, I've reviewed hundreds and hundreds of different business models, make money apps, things like that. A lot of the stuff that they talk about on DollarSprout. And for me, there's still only one way, my favorite way, to get to $5,000 to $10,000 US minimum per month, 100% from home. You don't even need to leave your house, okay? Now, if you want that strategy, just go ahead and click the link below, and I'll email that strategy to your email for free if you would like to check it out. All right, I hope you enjoyed this review of DollarSprout. I wish you all the best, and I hope to see you on another review. Take care.